and welcome to the Mathleague YouTube channel. The following video was recorded by one of our staff members live at one of our contests.
Okay. Pretty straightforward problem, but one that some of you might have found tricky, so I thought it might be worth going over. It reads, how many perfect squares evenly divide 10 factorial? So as I hope you all know, 10 factorial means all of the positive whole integers less than or equal to 10 multiplied together. So 10 factorial is 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. To figure out how many squares evenly divide this number, we should first figure out the prime factorization of 10 factorial. So I've written out a little grid here for us. 2, 3, 5, and 7 are the only prime numbers less than or equal to 10, which I'm sure you can all verify. And if we go through, well, we start with the prime number 2, and we see that there's one factor of 2 and 2, obviously. Or there's 2 factors of 2 and 4, because 4 is 2 squared. There's 1 and 6, there's 3 and 8, and there is 1 and 10, for a total of 8 factors of 2. Then for 3, there is 1 and 3, there is 1 and 6, and there's 2 and 9, for a total of 4. For 5, there's 1 and 5, and there is 1 and 10, for a total of 2. And for 7, there is only one factor, so 1, 7. So now that we know the prime factorization of 10 factorial, we can go ahead and look at how to make some squares out of this. So we should be able to see that for a factor of 10 factorial to be a square, then all of these factors have to be even exponents. So for 2, the power of 2 can be 0, it can be 2, it can be 4, it can be 6, or it can be 8. 5 options. And you should be able to see that all of those numbers are squares. And we repeat that for all of these factors. So for 2, it can be 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, the exponent of 2, for 5 options here. For 3, it can be 0, 2, or 4, so 3 options here. For 5, it can be 0, 2, 2 options here. And for 7, the exponent has to be 0 because there isn't a second factor of 7. So there's only one option here. And we can multiply all of these together because any of these possibilities can all be multiplied together to make an individual perfect square. So our answer is going to be 5 times 3 times 2, or 30, which is our answer. That was answer choice A on this test. And we're done. Thank you.
Hi everybody, this is Tim. Hope you're enjoying our videos. If so, you know what to do: like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that sort of thing. But what I'd really want to invite you to do is to send us an email at media@mathleague.org. Tell us which problems you'd like to see us cover next in our video series. Take care and see you in the next video.